A surprise twist in AFER's Virginia lawsuit. The Indiana House passes a marriage ban, but in so doing could actually delay its progress. Utah and Oklahoma cases are speeding towards the Supreme Court, and our chances for victory have greatly improved in Nevada. Plus, there's progress this week in West Virginia, Hawaii, and Kansas. For the American Foundation for Equal Rights, I'm Matt Baum, and welcome to Marriage News Watch for February 3rd, 2014. Last week, a judge in Virginia ruled that oral arguments would proceed in AFER's federal marriage case, but then we got an unexpected setback: snow. Bad weather postponed the hearing, scheduled for last Thursday, to Tuesday of this week. Stay tuned for further announcements about our day in court. The Indiana House passed a constitutional ban last week, but that might actually be good news. House lawmakers stripped the bill of a sentence that would have banned civil unions as well. Because the language was changed, the bill will likely have to start the approval process all over again, which could push it back to 2016 at the earliest. Indiana polling has fluctuated wildly, so it's impossible to detect a trend that would predict how voters will behave in 2 years. But it's possible that the Senate could restore the language and refer the bill to a conference committee, in which case it could pass and head to voters later this year. Or the Senate could kill the bill altogether. We'll be keeping a close eye on the volatile situation there, with further developments expected this week. We also have a date for hearings in the Utah and Oklahoma cases. Both cases recently won major victories for equality and now head separately to the 10th Circuit Court of Appeals. The court will hear the Utah case on April 10th and the Oklahoma case on April 17th. Although the cases haven't been consolidated, the court could rule simultaneously on both. If they rule promptly, the cases could go to the U.S. Supreme Court in its next session. Last week, we reported a Nevada case will be significantly impacted by a ruling in the 9th Circuit that extended heightened scrutiny to LGBTs. Now, Nevada Attorney General Catherine Cortez has announced that she will review the arguments made in a marriage case there. A district court had previously ruled against the freedom to marry, but this new standard of scrutiny could render all of our opponents' arguments invalid on the pending appeal. A case in West Virginia will progress after a judge denied a motion to dismiss. Marriage is safe in Hawaii, where a judge last week rejected a lawsuit against the state's Equality Act. And Equality Kansas has requested the introduction of 2 bills that would repeal the state's marriage ban. It's still too early to evaluate the bill's chances of success, but we'll be keeping a close eye on the situation in Kansas. Those are the headlines. Subscribe here on YouTube for more on all these stories. At the American Foundation for Equal Rights, I'm Matt Baum. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.